There's times where it can be very hard to find something on Netflix because it feels like an endless pit of movies and TV. So I'm going to shorten the list for you and give you 8 movies that I definitely think are worth checking out. Starting out with a couple of bangers and movies that most people have seen, my first recommendation is 2015's Xmachina by director Alex Garland. I could sit here for an hour talking about this movie. One of my favorite movies over the last 10-15 years, one of the best sci-fi movies of the 21st century, and an unbelievable performance from Alicia Vikander. Next up is Denis Villeneuve's Sicario from the same year in 2015, and this is one of the most tense, gripping, and realistic crime action movies we have had over the last 10 to 15 years, and probably the closest thing we will ever get to Michael Mann's Heat. I'm a huge Jessica Chastain fan, and one of her more underrated roles and films is Molly's Game, which is based on the true story of Molly Bloom, an Olympic-class skier who ran the world's most exclusive high-stakes poker club that included Hollywood icons, sports stars, business tycoons, and the Russian mob. Another underrated movie that came out just last year and I don't think got nearly enough praise was Caught Stealing. It was directed by Darren Aronofsky and stars Austin Butler, Zoe Kravitz, Matt Smith, and a couple of others, and it's one of those movies that once it gets going, it never stops. Next up is Ford v Ferrari, which was directed by James Mangold and stars Christian Bale and Matt Damon, and simply put, this is one of the best car/racing movies you will ever see. Anytime I do one of these recommendations and this movie happens to be available, I will find a way to put it on the list. It's called Upgrade, and it's a sci-fi film from director Lee Whannell, who also did The Invisible Man. But this one is about a paralyzed man who is given the chance to walk again via an AI implant called STEM. But things take a turn for the worse when that AI implant becomes sentient and takes control of his body. Every once in a while, we need a super ridiculous, high-octane action movie, and that is exactly what Cop Shop is, which stars Gerard Butler and Frank Grillo. My final recommendation is The Northman from director Robert Eggers, and this is an epic Viking story with brutal and violent action that is all about pure revenge.